All right, welcome here to our channel. I think a couple of days ago, a female NYSC member serving in Lagos State, identified as Ushie Rita, recently sparked some controversy on social media space after openly criticizing the president, Bola Tinubu's administration. And in a passionate video, she expressed a frustration with the current economic situation in the country, pointing out how the rising cost of essential goods and services has actually made life increasingly difficult for the inhabitants. And Ogwamaye Rita specifically mentioned the sharp increase in the price of eggs and transportations, and questioning the government's commitment to improving the lives of ordinary Nigerians. She boldly labeled Tinubu as a terrible president. She voiced the struggles that many citizens are currently experiencing, that they've not been able to speak out over time, but then she was rather strong enough or vocal enough to voice it out. The video quickly went viral, and it drew the support and backlashes of Nigerians at different times and within the different sectors of the country. Now, Ogwamaye Rita also claimed that the NYSC officials threatened her, demanding that she take down the video and stop criticizing the president. However, many Nigerians rallied behind her. They resonated with her grievances and also shared similar frustrations online. And this led to the emergence of hashtags like the 30 days Rant challenge that is currently going on, and the Tinubu a terrible president hashtag is also going on as we speak. Is the social media currently, as they voice out their own concerns about the country's worsening economic conditions. The internet currently is being awash with that placards and everyone trying to exude their feelings based on the current economic realities going on within the country. Even prominent figures, they weighed in on the matter. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar praised the bravery of this young lady, commending her for speaking out despite the potential repercussions. He also noted that her actions represented a new wave of youth engagement in political advocacy. And meanwhile, Nigerian singer Cynthia Morgan also shared a different perspective to this. She stated that while Tinubu's administration has its own shortcomings, labeling him the most terrible president might be an exaggeration. And she also pointed out that the removal of fuel subsidies played a major pivotal role in the current economic challenges. This current incident has not only sparked a heated controversy and debate about the government's handling of the economy, but also raised questions about freedom of speech and how social media serves as a powerful platform for expressing public discontent. In the light of this, I'll leave you to watch some of these videos of agitations coming from meaningful Nigerians in the support of what Rita said, Ogwamaye said, concerning the current economic realities, and what they have come out to also say concerning the current president's stance in the policy of the country.
Tinubu, you are an incompetent old man. You are not my president because you never won any election to begin with, and I am not your slave.
Truly, Tinubu is a terrible president.
President Tinubu is such a terrible president. We all should know that by now. He is such a terrible president. His government is such a failed government. His government is such a terrible government. He has failed we Nigerians. We should know that by now. Oh, come on, what the fuck?
This is my best. It is not a happy story, but it's the truth. I saw a video of a teacher saying the highest amount he received in his account was 120k. And I can't help but wonder, what about the widows? What about the sick, the orphans? I'm tired of being told just work harder when the system is rigged against us. It's like they expect us to run a marathon while wearing cement shoes. We are suffering. First it was the fuel, then the food, and now it's everything. You remember when it was luxury to get a plate of jollof rice? Now it's luxury to afford just the ingredients. We are working really hard, hustling, but it feels like we are doing nothing. The cost of living keeps going up and our salary stays stagnant. What I'm saying is we deserve better. We deserve a government that listens to its people, that understands our struggles and takes action. We deserve a system that is fair, that gives everyone a chance to succeed, not just the privileged few. We deserve to live and not just survive. We are tired and frustrated. Let us fight for it. Let us demand it. And let us make our voices heard.
Things are getting too expensive, and when I'm talking things, I'm talking food and fuel. We need policies that will reduce the inflation and balance the economy. Because tell me why pure water is 15 naira. Pure water will be say half bag now 15 naira before. Yeah, one sachet was 15 naira without any block inside. Subsidy Mr. President removed on the first day of seat. We need them back. Minimum wage, increase it. People know if you survive with this money when they pay them. And the way things they rise for markets. Ega in a mad for minimum wage buzega de lindomi. Address excessive police checkpoint. Do you get? Because Keben the money are figuring police if they are paying them 30,000. That means they will always be reaching the station for nothing. Because sometimes in that they go see police their papers and they still go to say or they still go to police station. Again that the government reduce the price of things. Reduce price of things. Also increase the price of your officers. Yeah, Kagaina is tempted to be corrupt.
My name is Lillian Eme Ogechi, and I'm coming out here to call on every Nigerian woman to come out. We are telling all the whole men to enter inside. It is the turn of we Nigerian women to come out and host a protest. Hashtag Tinubu is a terrible president. Yes, I am joining this 30 days rant. And after the rant, we are going for a protest. And I'm suggesting 4th of April or 1st of April. Every Nigerian woman should come out. Let us host a protest. We don't need the men. The men should back off. The women are the ones that are going to come out this time, and we are going to speak because we are tired. Yes, every Nigerian woman, I am challenging you today. Let us start something. We cannot keep quiet for long. We are not fools. They have used us enough. This is not about tribalism. This is not a tribalism thing. This is not an Igbo thing. This is not a Yoruba thing. This is not an Hausa thing. This is for every single Nigerian living in this country. If we don't talk, they are going to oppress us. And it seems like they are using the people who are supposed to be talking. They are not talking. These people have crippled everybody. So I'm challenging you Nigerian women today. If a Nigerian woman come out on the 1st of April 2025, we are hosting a nationwide protest titled Tinubu is a terrible president. Tinubu is a terrible president. Yes, we are tired.
Bola Tinubu is a terrible president, allegedly. You know what's cracked that? The word allegedly is for cowards. I said what I said. The price of food, November 2023, is not the price of food now. The price of eggs, of a crate of eggs, 1,000 something in June of November 2023. By the time we got to November 2024, is now 2,000 something. Talk about dollars, dollar. As at 2022, what Tinubu cost us with his presence, it was 440 something naira per $1. And we are screaming then. Now it's 1,500 naira per $1. That you're saying people should not say he's a terrible president. He's incompetent. He's a disgrace to presidents. Talk about petrol. Fuel. The average price for fuel back in 2022 was 175 naira. Now it's 800 and something naira per liter. And all these things are happening. Nobody's salary is increasing. That's the people that are even employed self. Let's not talk about the rate of unemployment in the country. The prices of things are going higher every day. It's going higher, yes, higher. Say you have all this money. I mean, you're a baller, right? You're a baller. All this is no concern you. What about the security climate in Nigeria? Are you secure? Are you under the canopy? Do you have security? The answer is no. The amount of kidnappings happening in Nigeria, the amount of femicide, the amount of killings, broad daylight, people will try to rob you, bro. I remember when I went to Nigeria with my kids, I was inside the car with my children and people were trying to rob us in broad daylight. That is how bad the insecurity is. So what's also crazy about this whole thing is youth coppers get kidnapped every single year. They lose their lives every single year trying to serve this country and nobody bats an eye. They don't make measures, they don't take actions to save them, to protect these people that are serving the country. But the moment someone comes out and cries, rightfully so, for the situation of this country, all of a sudden you know GPS, you know location, you have found the place she lives, you have found her name, you have found everything, you got her phone number sharp to call her. But the people that actually need your help, that are serving this country, you turn a blind eye and you don't do anything to save them. I also don't want you guys to be surprised when you come out to speak against the government or to speak about the situation of Nigeria and other Nigerians who even have it worse than you are trying to shut you up, are trying to silence you. Do not be surprised, because one thing people fail to understand is that the government is not the only enemy. Your fellow Nigerians, our fellow Nigerians are also the enemy. Those people are the people who are hoping to benefit from the system of oppression and corruption in the country. They are hoping that one day magically their situation will get better. You know, Nigerians, we love us a good grass to grace story. They are hoping that one day their situation will get better and they will get to that position where they oppress people. Instead of looking at the government as their oppressor, they look up to them as their mentor. They too want to be in a position of authority where they are able to oppress people and benefit from the system of oppression. And how can they do that where you are threatening to destroy that system, where you are threatening to break that system? They cannot have that happen. For us to wake up and stop creating a safe environment for your fellow citizens, for this type of people to operate. Do not make it a safe environment. For your fellow Nigerians who want to keep things the way they are, you have to create an unsafe environment for them to exist. We have to make it so uncomfortable for them to exist in this society. Tinubu, you are a horrible president. You are a terrible president. You are a disgrace to presidents. When presidents are coming out, I want you to hide your face.
One thing I have noticed about my Yoruba brother is they have the ability to suffer and smile at the same time. My Yoruba brothers have the ability to smile and suffer at the same time. Because tell me why they are defending Tinubu online. Why will they defend Tinubu? What did Tinubu don't do for Yoruba? We will be Yoruba now. What did Tinubu don't do for us since we're in there for that seat? Are we buying for a lesser price? I be this food stuff where they costly, you know, reach on our side. This guy they speak up, not go in there in comment section, go they cause him. I ain't it bad, yes, sir. I need why I take enter Nigeria? Who carry me come Nigeria? See, 80% of Nigerians are meant to suffer. They are made to suffer. Sufferness is just their call. Especially all these Yoruba boys where they defend Tinubu online. You guys are meant to suffer. Sufferness is yours and you will suffer till the day you die. Your generation, you will suffer. If you don't see anything wrong with this administration, your generation will suffer.
NYSC has rules and she should know better. She swore an oath, so she should know better. There are things you don't involve yourself with. She's just a spoiled brat. These are the comments I've been seeing everywhere. I tell you, if you want to join politics, Nigeria is the best place for you. Do you know why? It's like, see, they are putting you in charge of animals. Because instead of them to fight the people that put them in a cage, they're fighting their self. Why are we even debating if she's right or wrong here? Because, oh, sure, people are right. We have a bunch of ministers, governors, funds have been allocated to people. What are you doing? We'll come to federal later. Let's talk. And reps, what are you representing? You're representing states that you've not been to for like 2-3 years. What are you doing in National Assembly? Did she lie? Is the government working? What are your ministers doing? Billions, millions has been allocated to this minister's office. What are most of these ministers doing? Minister of Power, what are you doing? National Grid, Jabobi 10 times. Giant of Africa, our grid has been falling down. We have Minister of Power. What is he doing? Nothing. Who can feel loot? Or will you pardon using to lose money? Minister of Women Affairs. Can we know the women affair you have been affairing? Because the last time I checked, they called you out online to come and take care of case of pregnant teenagers. Most of them being pregnant by adults. They needed you. Do you know what this woman did? They turned off comment section. It's not that Nigeria normally is a system that is not working. And you coppers, you people sat down there. I was expecting to see core members make videos this morning also voicing out that they are tired. Are you people not tired? There's nobody that track more than coppers. You see them trekking on that bridge, trekking everywhere. You are paying core members 33,000 naira. You move them from their state to state that they don't know anybody. With 33k, they have to rent apartment. Some of them people are not even paying them up to 30,000 naira. Let's talk facts first. Leave that she's a core member. Did she lie? No, let's ask about the matter that happened with Senator Natasha as well. The issue went beyond Senator Natasha having proof or not. It was about the Senate conduct, the system that they have set into place and how dangerous it is. The fact that her petition was swept under the rug and she suffered for it. And I'll be there bragging that with a chest pain, like she said. Which stupid pain are we chesting? Somebody will comment, why is the girl taking Uber? That's how poverty have eaten you people. Adapt poverty bar. The fact that after calling out bad government, it takes somebody in power to call her to take down the video. You're not saying that this is not democracy. You're not saying that you don't have right to say a thing. Now look at the social media space and the way people are trying to say the girl is a sport brat. A stupid bar. Keep your rights, dear politicians. We are not asking people for your stupid rights you are sharing up and down. Focus on the major things so that when it's time for them to spend money, they'll be able to afford a bag of rice. Just do these three things for us. Reduce fuel price, prepaid tariff, and dollar rates. These are three things we need. Put it in order from the federal level. Then if the federal can give us that one from their own lane, we're not going to face the state governors. But what you allocate saying, what are people using it to do? Now you will give us breakdown. Thank God there are so many laws. Bola Lori City.
I was passing Chisco Ikate a few days back. I'm talking 4 days ago. This is very, very recent. And guess what I saw? A poster that looks like an election poster, obviously. It had Sheyi Tinubu's picture on it. And under it, they wrote 2027 boldly. There was no position. There was no party. Now, we all know what that is. I remember 2 years back when I saw Tinubu's poster. And I was like, Tinubu is running for it cannot be. Obviously, look at who is in power today. So, clearly, it is a pattern. Now, they say an hungry man is an angry man. When Nigerian government messed up, is messing with food. Like food, we are already suffering, and then food, you cannot afford to have a decent meal. When you think that the country is bad, yeah, when you think a particular government is terrible and worst, another government comes in and just shows up that, oh, they are just warming up, they are just getting started. I never knew that Nigeria could get worse than Buhari's tenure. I thought we were seeing hell, but these governments came in and just told us that, oh, they are just warming up, they are just getting started with us. People are hungry. I don't think Nigerian governments comprehends that. Like, people are hungry, people are starving. Some people that their meal was 001, they can barely even afford to eat in a day. Let's not talk about people that are in the hospital, people that are dealing with sickness. People that are dealing with sickness, now they have to deal with feeding. And now, can Nigerian government please just have empathy? Please, we are begging. Have compassion. Everybody is affected. Even the rich people before, they are now middle class. My own now is that when we are ready to take this complaint out of social media and go and protest, me, I will come out. I have never protested before in my life, but I am so affected that I would come out to protest. It's time for every Nigerian to start speaking up. Stop dying in silence and using fine clothes to cover your hunger.
My name is Mutombo, and I'm making this video in solidarity with Oraye, the lady that called out MTN and so-called president of Nigeria, Asiwaju Tinubu. Tinubu, you are an incompetent old man. You're not my president because you never won any election to begin with, and I am not your slave. You're only in power because there's injustice in Nigeria. The people are living in fear and poverty. Our health sectors are in shambles. Economy is rotting. Graduates, professors, students, businessmen have to resort to begging, prostitution, and fraud. Meanwhile, the so-called excellencies and honorables continue looting public funds. Disgrace. And not just our political leaders, our spiritual leaders too, preaching miracles and breakthroughs every Sunday, collecting tithes, offerings, imams. People are dying. Fulani headsmen are killing people almost every week in this country, and there is no man of God. God has not touched any of you to speak up. The same God that called Jeremiah to speak against the bad kings, he has not called any of you to speak against these bad leaders. It's only how to come and tell them about miracles and breakthroughs. Colonial puppets that keep the slave mill grinding. All of you are a disgrace with your churches. Complacent Nigerian that is hoping to benefit from this rubbish because they have money. They want to remain silent. I don't even know. You people deserve the worst situation in this world. And yes, In as much as I feel the pain of Nigerians, I like it down and they see this thing where they happen with on our eye. Because as people came out, left the comfort of their homes, left the dreams they were chasing, the money in their accounts, their loved ones, and they stood for something. They were massacred in Lekki, and we could not demand justice for them. Everybody went back to their shell. The rest of you came out to say, get your PVC. Okay, you got the PVC now. You went to vote. What happened? The same oppressors that massacred them are ruling you today, and now you want to cry foul. It's enough, Joe. I have a voice. I will use it. I don't give a fuck. Death is welcome than to continue living like this. If you're a Nigerian and you have it in your heart, speak up. Speak up. The future generation needs us to tell the truth. The reason why we are suffering is because our parents worked hard. Our parents followed this system. They were failed by the system, but they couldn't speak up against corruption. They couldn't speak up against injustice. And that's why they are suffering today. The suffering has to end. They can kill you, but they cannot kill the revolution. It will come, but it cannot come if we continue being scared. We have to unite. We need to take care of our own communities, because nobody is going to do it for us. The giants way they travel go more. One day, one president might come there and just chase you back to your country, and you might not even come back to River State in the next 10 years because Fulani headsmen might take over your villages. It's happening. And it's only happening because we keep allowing it. We continue eating shit because anytime they put shit in our faces, we wipe it off and we claim that it's not smelling. No more, it's smelling. It's fucking smelling. It's enough.
The issue here is when you think when you think that you have seen it all. You think you have seen it all. You see, as that copper woman was shouting for the lady, go and take that video down. That lady, she is a courageous woman, and God will bless her for speaking out. Nigerians are behind you. No shaking for you. Vidian said they don't give you a job, you will get a job. This is the country where we are. When somebody is enjoying, other people can go to hell. Look at that old woman in that office vibrating. Go and take that video down. Says who? This government is a very terrible government. I'm sick and tired to see where a bunch of people who doesn't have anything to give to the country will be ruling country, quagmiring every Nigerians, trying to send us to our earlier grave. Hospital is not functioning. There is no road. Insecurity everywhere. This is how that by buying people in the southeast, by buying people in the southwest, by buying people in the north. Nothing. The country has no direction. Only direction that the country has is for only them. Stealing, thieving from innocent Nigerians. Bank is there, deducting from them. They cannot do transaction of 1 naira. You will receive a lot, 3 alerts, 25 here, 10 here, 25 here, 10 here. Before you sleep in the night, you will receive a lot of 250. We are suffering in this country. Our suffering is coming close to our neck. And the citizens now are speaking now on the social media. Do something about this. You people will not do it until the country explodes. Very soon, people will enter streets. This is why where we there in our life we there. We are not to, we know that our life here. Nigerians are kept paying day by day. Everything is cost. People who are diabetic, they cannot buy drug. People cannot feed. Families cannot feed. Everything is expensive. And somebody come and say that this president is a terrible president, and one charlatan to woman, one illiterate that they kept in NYSC office in Lagos, the one idiotic woman there was saying go and delete that video. Madam, na God go punish you. God go punish you. God go punish you. I say it 3 times. Now God go punish you. Thunder go. God go punish you. punish every of your family members where they benefit from corruption. You are a useless woman. I said it. You are a useless mother. If mothers in Nigeria can be suffering and you are there threatening a lady that is suffering in Lagos, that is suffering, speak out. You are threatening her. God will punish you. You are a useless woman. You are a useless woman. Nigeria have come to the time that every Nigerian will rise up, because this ethnicity card is not working again. Because it's biting everybody. Even the idiots who say people no go vote for Lagos is biting them. Last time I saw in Lagos, Oyibo is sharing bread. Why didn't Tinubu come and share you bread? Stupid people. Every day you people will be doing like as if you people are not feeling anything. You people will be doing like as if everywhere is good because my brother is in power. My brother, my ass. What kind of country are we running? Is this a country or company? Corrupt people just clamped there, hold the country to ransom. If somebody speak, one idiot that they put in one office to be, they get the idiot a little scrub from the looted front that they gave NYSC people. This woman might be one of them who sit on top of the money and refuse to pay them. She's the one giving. She even have audacity and guts to open her useless mouth and be talking nonsense. Let anything happen to that lady, you will see yourself. Nigerians know your voice. Stupid woman. Peace and one love.
Hello guys, it has come to my notice that TikTok influencers are not posting anything about this and bad governments and bad presidents, because I don't know why they'll be doing challenges, lion challenge, but they are not posting what is important, that people, they suffer for this country. We are suffering, no food to eat, everything. Tinubu is a very terrible president. He needs to be removed from that place. Look at my body, heat won't kill us. No food, everything increased from 0 to 100. No food, we are tired. Tinubu, Bola Tinubu is a very, very terrible president. He's a very, very terrible president. People are suffering. Before, we can use 1,500 to cook stew and rice, but now, even 5,000 I cannot cook stew. 5,000 now I cannot cook stew. Rice is, let us not talk about rice, crate of egg is now gold. Yam, small size of yam, they are selling it for 10,000 naira. And you say we should not talk, we should keep quiet, we should be dying in silence. Is it until we die? Is it until we die? If you are a youth and you are not posting, you are not protesting, you're a wicked person. You're a wicked person. If you are not protesting, you are keeping quiet, you don't want to protest, you're a wicked person.
Bola Tinubu is the best president Nigeria has ever had. Yes, he's the best. Bola Tinubu, Nigerians don't understand what Bola Tinubu wants to do. Bola Tinubu, he's the best now. If you go to the market now, a bag of rice is 6,500. Just like it used to be when I was in the university as of 2013, 2014. Yes, when Jonathan was president, because I think, yes. So, even if you go to the market now, geisha is now 80 naira, the way it used to be that time. Yes, geisha used to be 80 naira, and that is the price now. So that couple that spoke, she's very stupid. She don't know what she's saying. She's a very mad person. You understand? So Bola Tinubu is the best. Even his ministers, or I don't know what I will call those. Are they senators or cabinet members? Or okay, cabinet members and senators. Maybe they are the same thing. Because me, I don't even know what to call those ones again. They are doing Nigeria very, very well. Go and ask for a penta of rice. Go and ask for a penta of gari. Even fufu now, if you see 100 naira fufu now, super. You can feed like about 4 children, like he used to. That time, in the olden days, even 4 children cannot even finish. They don't born you well, make you finish 100 naira fufu. When I want die, when I want choke. So you are the best. That is what you people want us to be saying, that you are the best. Like, things are not bad. People want us to be saying that things are not bad. Like, things are very, very beautiful. Like, things are beautiful. That is what you want us to say. Hey, yeah? Things are beautiful now. You can see house rent. Very cheap. Very cheap, oh. Cost of living. With a chop belly food. See me, I never gain weight since how many? Since last 2 years. I know some I be no get weight before, but since I never, at least sometimes if I check, I suppose gain something. Since when president enter now, I never gain anything for body. Things just expensive. For everything. And you people are trying to say, and one person, one man like that, they say his head, Abi is what? That girl is supposed to be killed, death by hanging or firing squad. Okay, we don't want to pray bad prayer for you. Because his elders that will first of all come and insult themselves. Then when children start speaking up, it will be as if you are insulting them. And you know, in Africa as a child, when you start speaking up, when you start telling an elder what they did wrong, you are being insultive. They know they take correction for you. Anything where they do, good or bad, we suppose they clap for them. That's what people want. But I'm sorry, the generation that we take that, they don't even tire. We thank God for the generation that are here now. Very fearless set of people who will speak. People want us to say that things are very, very cheap. Okay, things are, oh, we are okay, we are fine. No, yeah. We are not okay, we are not fine. People should do something. If it's paining you, if criticism is paining you, you work on it. You work on it, not threaten people. How many of us now even want threatening? Any small thing, you will do this one, you do this one, do this one. Now someone go bring problem for AGI. The woman, she leave her office wrong. When I go, they bring problem for people who know now. You will not pay. You will not increase what is it called? Minimum wage. Nothing what una go do. People not even chop belly full way. And people want us to come and be clapping for you people. Then you will not be entering private jet, going everywhere, doing meeting here and there. See, instead when we say they go to share this meeting where president go, civilians go come they go to, we go come they represent president. Because all this thing when we say we go talk it today, tomorrow day America, or next tomorrow we go day UK. We go to share this visit to make everybody come follow the enjoy, because not where we they enjoy this period. Everybody I just as in you cannot even feed well, you can't even eat well with 1,000 naira notes. If I want to eat like this, I go complain, tire. Say go say no be una even they sell breath. Because all of us will not die finish, we will not even afford them. People should work on it. That girl did not do anything wrong. She said the truth. If it pains you people, work on it. If it depends on them, make una work on them. We are not okay. We they suffer. We they hate. I'm hungry. We are hungry. If others are not hungry, I'm hungry. Most of us are hungry. We can't even afford food anymore. You people are just there getting rich, and we are here getting poorer. And you want us to come and clap for you? I beg go make una work on them. If it pain una, make una work on them. That girl not talk anything. She not talk anything bad.
Yeah, this shit is crazy at this point. So yesterday I woke up and I saw a video with a young lady who was talking about the hardships in Nigeria. And I'm not even going to lie, it brought tears to my eyes because I could relate to every single thing she said. And as of today, the world wants to judge her and they want to put her in a corner and pretend as if she did such a bad thing, saying she insulted the president and everything. First of all, calling a president terrible is not an insult. What we're going through is the insult right now. They try very hard to take away our freedom of speech, our freedom of existing, while killing us with so much work that life these days is not sweet anymore. You know, we really try every day to wake up and say, you know what, God, the day is in your hands and whatever happens, happens, and we go about our business. But when I tell you, life is not sweet anymore, and this is based to the new government. So who are we actually supposed to cry to? And then the worst part of it, it's just like you're beating a child for no reason, beating them constantly, morning, night, next day, next year, every single moment, and you expect them not to cry. You even go as far as telling us like, oh, we're not allowed to make certain comments on our WhatsApp, which is a private app, or our Instagram or Facebook. If not, we'll face consequences, we'll be arrested or whatever. Are you fucking kidding me? So we should not cry anymore. We are dying. We're dying, and I'm sorry, she made a very valid point that everyone is trying so hard to pretend that they're doing okay or they're living great, but that's not the situation. And then what even pisses me more is not even the fact that she made the video, it's the fact that if you look into her comments, you have stupid people saying, oh well, if it's life is so hard for you, move back to the village. If all of us decide to move back to the village, how much space do you think there will be? Life is unrealistically expensive. When I moved to Nigeria in 2019, I was not even spending 500k a month, and that is with me sewing my boo-boos, feeling nice, going for dinner. I never spent so much money. And now in 2025, from 2024, my bill went to close to 2 million in 2024, and in 2025, which is just 3 months, I'm getting closer to 3 million, 3+, and I'm not buying clothes, I'm not buying shoes, I'm not buying anything. This is just basic maintenance. We don't speak about petrol that I used to buy 4 jerrycans of 30 liters for less than 20,000 before, and that is with 4,000 naira tips. I was paying about 16k in 2023, and now in a week I spent almost 200k, and this is with running my generator in the night, because they act as if electricity is for fucking free. It's not free. I load my meter every month for 100k. It doesn't even get me anywhere. There's no lights. There's constantly problem with the feeder or transformer or TNT. I'm so sick of it. They act as if it is free. So we try very hard, and then the worst part is if you have business and you need to send files and you need internet in the daytime, you have to run your gen. That's almost 30k for the daytime, and then 30k at night. That's 60k a day. It doesn't even make sense, and we're just trying to survive. We're not doing anything spectacular. We're not living large. And tell me now, who are we supposed to blame? I went from buying my hair product in 2019 December for 2,500 for hair oil. Now that same hair oil in 2025 is 26,000 naira for one hair oil. Let's not talk about eggs that used to be 800 naira per crate, now is 6,500 or more. In fact, the same eggs in places like Delis, which in fact, God bless the people that can afford to go there, is 19,000 a crate of egg. Which, how? Everyone is shutting down. Everyone is shutting up because we are so terrified that, oh, if we come out to say something, we are going to be sanctioned for freedom of speech. Remember, the government is for the people. The government is not supposed to be for themselves. They are not supposed to take over our whole lives and then leave us hanging. And then, yes, the truth is that a lot of people are still faking to be comfortable. Bro, how? I used to be able to buy a ticket for $1,000 something to go home. Now, if I want to go back to Romania, I'm spending for me and my daughter over $10,000, which is insane. This is without spending money. 10k should be able to help you have a good time in a place. You can't even do that anymore. And let's not talk about half of the things that break down on a daily basis. So even if you have a target budget for the month, oh, your osmosis broke, your water broke, the floor broke. The other last Sunday, my floor flooded. Do you know how much money I had to spend just to fix that? We're not even talking like we used to be able to save money. You work 30 days a month, or how many days you work. Even on the weekends, you're still working. And then you come back home and you can't even save a dime to say, okay, this is for emergencies, because all that money is going back into society, and you tell us not to vex. Like, what the fuck are we even talking about? Because I am so irritated, and even I want to cry because it doesn't make sense. Tell me why me, without buying Gucci's or Prada's or even going to restaurants, is spending almost 3 million naira on just maintenance. Like, tell me, how is that even possible? And you're telling us that you will be whipping us with koboko, and we're not supposed to cry. We're just supposed to shut up and take it, because this is how. And what makes me angry is every single day you see them announcing, oh, we gave 7-point-something billion to this, we did this. No one is seeing the benefits of the money you guys are spending. The politicians are taking this money, taking it away from people. There's no infrastructure. The town really smells like shit. Like she said, even if you want to go take a walk, you cannot comfortably go take a walk in Lagos, because number one, you're scared somebody is going to rob you. Number two, it is hot as hell. Number three, there's nowhere to go. You took away landmark from us. The only place, tell me where you can even take a child to entertain her in this society. There is no beach anymore, except you're going to Aja, which is so far away, which by the time you consider the petrol you're going to use to get there and back, you're like, you know what, let's just stay home. The home is becoming suffocating because, come on, you might have a gorgeous house, but there's nothing else to do. And then at the same time, you tell people, oh, don't keep your children too much on the internet. What else is there to do? There are no national parks for you to go to. There's no little walkway for you to pass that you would feel safe enough to go. Everywhere smells like shit, for real. How? The sewage is every corner you walk through Lagos. The sewages are green. How? And you tell us not to cry. There's nothing I hate in this life more than an APC person approaching me, I swear to God, because every time they open their mouths, they give me a reason to hate them more. They're like, yeah, but the government is doing great. The president is doing great. Great where? Where? We are suffering while you guys are flying in private jets, enjoying your lives to the max, spending money that we can't even talk about. And then on top of that, a few days ago, out of all the laws you could make, you're like, oh, we're going to ban pornography. How? How is that affecting you? How is that affecting you? I personally don't care about that, but with all this suffering going in this country, people want to believe they are stressed somehow, but they can't even do that right now because you guys have turned it into something else where you've taken all the power, forgetting that the power is for the people. You've taken all our rights. What else do you want? You should as well just start killing people right now, because at the end of the day, what do you want from us though? And then another thing that people love to do is go on the internet and at least relieve that stress in some form of fashion. But no, MTN will mess you up. I load my phone with 20 gigs, which is 6.5 now, I think. Every 2 days, every day. The other week, I spent that same 20 gigs 3 times and I didn't even get my data. So even the small relaxation we get to go on the internet, we can't even enjoy it no more because you guys take everything. I don't think there's 10% of rich people in this country, and yet, oh God, you guys just take everything, and then you have the audacity to shut down someone that's called someone terrible. I wish someone would just call me terrible because I won't even take offense to it, but come on. And people, like, the worst thing that could have happened to Nigeria is the last protest that happened. People were so scared because they intimidated us with guns and everything, so no one wanted to come out. But I think we are at that point where we need to step up and say, no, this is not like, I'm sorry, even in the days of slavery, people had to sacrifice certain people to stand up for the people, because if not, look at it, we are dying. There's no reason why someone is working almost 24 hours a day, you can't even sleep in cool air, and they tell you to shut up. They tell you to delete your videos because you don't have power. Like, come on, yo. Like, when is it going to stop? Because even for me, it a choke. It a choke. I can eat, but how long though? How long? Do you think you can eat in a year from now going like this? Like, let's be real.
The earlier you guys start speaking up on this bad governance of the thing, the better for us. Because I don't know why I will go to the market to get something. Just 7 things that I went to get. Just 7 things I went to get. I'm spending up to 70,000 naira. And these things I'm getting are my needs. These are my needs. I'm not getting my wants. I'm getting my needs. And my needs are outrageously expensive. How do I survive? How do I fucking survive? Some of you will be on your phones in America. You'll be tweeting from America telling us that we should endure. You are tweeting from Canada and telling us that we should endure when you are receiving dollars. We are here receiving our fucking depreciated currency, and you are asking us to endure. So the better you people, you Nigerians, come up and start speaking on this bad governance of a thing, the better for you. The better for all of us. The better for all of us. So, because as I am like this now, I'm surviving on my last bar of hardship. If the country becomes more worse than this, I will just die. Like, I will not be able to survive it again. I will not be able to survive it. 100,000 naira cannot even get you a face me, I face you. You want to rent house in Lagos, you are spending up to 500,000 naira for a self-con on the mainland. Then imagine people that are living on the island. See, people should better pick up those phones. So pick up that your phone and come out. Let's call on the government. Let's call on the government. Oh, pick up your phone. So people should not just stay there. Don't die in silence. Me, I'm not.
I'm not going to die in silence. So I'm not going to die.
You're one of the 30 days rant challenge in this bad economy. I've never been involved in any protest before, but you see this one. No, we have to talk. We have to talk because what is it? Like my mom, okay, first of all, I don't live on my own. I don't pay house rent. I don't feed myself, right? But it doesn't still mean that I'm not feeling the heat. Also, my mom went to the market and she bought something worth 300,000 in a sack bag. In this house, we don't eat more again. No, these are basic things because of how far it has gone. How much is fish now? How much is meat? How much is rice? Jesus Christ, I don't stutter. Like, the economy is so bad. I've seen job opportunities that I cannot do because they are in town, and by the time you transport yourself to town and come back, your salary has been splitted into 75%. They give 75% of your salary to go to town, and you will still feed in town. So imagine I was not even under my parents and working these jobs. How will I parent? Imagine I want to start a family. How do I want to do it? How? Like, this economy is so bad. I'm even scared to leave my parents' house. The small things I'm getting for myself, sanitary pad. See how much sanitary pad is. When I go to work, I work 2 jobs, and the 2 jobs I work is still up to 200k. Working 12 hours every day, Monday to Saturday. By the way, is it like that? Like, is it TikTok that's deceiving us that people are living okay? Look at how much. Like, I can't remember the last time I took myself out to feel good. That's how bad the economy. How much you want to save? How will you keep saving? Little they save. Do your savings to be buy a house? Your savings to be buy a car? Do you understand? Like, this economy is too bad. Let's pick up, because the time we come where we have to leave our parents' house, and like this, are we going to go into that market? For those of us that are still at home, that you think this is not your problem, it's your problem. If you still under your parents' house and they are feeding you, you have shelter, you have lights, it is still your problem. You guys need to talk.
I just came out of the bathroom right now. And government, I can't afford soup. My soup here. My soup, I can't afford soup. This is my face wash. Now my face wash has already the bath now. And if this one finish, I'm going to publish it and with the bath. The complete for it to go too much. We will sweat together. Very good. At time why there's no light. There's heat. The universe is burning. We all know Abuja is on a volcano and there's no light. Government, I just came and say I can't afford soup. I need light. Look at the copper gay people are supporting that. He says she's suffering. Is this now? Look at her now. Maybe she dey flex like this. She says she's suffering. See. You look at yourself that we think you are supposed to have sense. I did not have sense. Because Omolomo 5 shot at the boat cruise means she's not suffering. You see the thing, before you fight for Nigerians, you first have to fight Nigerians. Nigerians know how to pick out irrelevant things until they make that relevant thing look irrelevant. And that's what people are doing right now with this girl. Before people will say you're rubbish, that you've already started saying, let me now answer you properly. Stupid. See, sufferness have suppressed people's brain. People have adapted to poverty being called me. They're even basic things. It's not like somebody's living life to you people. Omolomo to the place you did not even know she did this old friends the way you put money together for us to go out. No, one thing is for a fact, the girl obviously looks like she came from a well-to-do family. So let's consider the fact that somebody that came from a well-to-do family is suffering and she's crying. Now imagine most people that actually came from average family, or most people don't take on, it's us that sponsor ourselves to school and stuff like that. How do you think they're not supposed to cope? When somebody said that came from a family that probably helping out with some basic thing is complaining like this. Slavery has ended. I think the only difference is there's no chains in our hand, but it's our mentality. There's still chains attached to it. I was going through the tweet under this video and I saw people saying that the girl is not serious. Nigerians are the one taking her serious because of both cruise and 5 shots she went for. Look at how this government, but people have done us bad thing. It's not from now to care. Look how people have made bare minimum look like big thing to the citizens. People want to ensure that you make this matter look like it's about the girl instead of the fact that the matter is actually about what she spoke about.
Oh, hello, good day, beautiful people. Just a very quick one here. Since we are on a 30-day rant challenge, I mean, giving every Nigerian the opportunity to come say how this current government has affected them, to come air out their mind, how they feel. I will just say this for a fact that each morning I wake up, every day I wake up, the first thing that comes to mind is, will Nigeria ever get better? I mean, I have to ask these questions because tracing back to the stories, the things we've read about this, our beautiful country, Nigeria, I mean, from the days of our fathers, our grandparents and all that, you'll see that the system keeps getting worse. In fact, at this point, it has gone from bad to worse and way beyond worse that I don't even know the word to call it. Okay, way back, I know 1 million naira. Let's start from there. If someone gives you 1 million naira now, I mean, it's something that 1 million naira can get you some. 1 million naira used to be very big. It used to be a big money, like a very big money. But where we are now, 1 million naira is what we use in buying phones. Even way more than that. Okay, let me just bring it down, a notch. What about 1,000 naira? At least before, 1,000 naira can comfortably give you something, or even if not comfortably, give you something that you can eat. But now 1,000 naira cannot even buy you a full long loaf of bread. It's not possible. 1,000 naira cannot buy you sardine. 1,000 naira cannot even comfortably recharge your phone for you to get data that will last for a while. I mean, we've gone that bad. But when I think about it, I just tell myself, the truth is, Tinubu did not lie. He did not lie, because the president said before he came into power, he said he is going to reduce the purchasing power of the people. So what does it mean to reduce the purchasing power? It means that with the same amount of money, you get to buy.
Hi guys, when I'm joining this 30 days ranting challenge because Nigeria happened to me. I lost my dad due to negligence of the hospital. Even if I live in the UK, as a citizen of Nigeria, I've still got right to, rant my rant. My dad had hernia and went to the hospital to treat himself, to do the operation. And due to negligence of the hospital, the place got infected. Not do, it was changing in appearance, it was reducing it, was eating him up, complaining that that particular spot where they did the operation was hurting him. The hospital they did scanning. Firstly, how can a full hospital not have a place where they do scanning? Like, you get hospital, if they want to scan it, they go carry patients, not even with ambulance. Now patients go by themselves, do their thing. Can I go another hospital, go do scanning, come back? Like, secondly, if you live in Benin, we went to UBTH was on strike. How can a government-owned hospital be on strike? Like, why? An important institution like hospital be on strike, like why? When we've got local government, we've got state government, we've got federal government, and government hospital they on strike. That's true. Thirdly, we went to specialist hospital. Not we, because I wasn't in Nigeria. They went to specialist hospital. Guess what? Specialist hospital say beds are full. Like they cannot receive no patient. Like after that, in the process of moving from one place to another, that was how I lost my dad. Somebody that was very, very strong. Okay, now in drive himself go hospital in less than a week. That was how the man died. My own father, I've never talked about this before, so I decided to join this ranting challenge, even if I did UK. Secondly, Nigeria happened to me again for my mom, because if Nigeria was working, there is no way a bike or any car will be driving one way. If any car not they drive one way, I probably would not be a motherless child at a very early age. If that country they walk way, no car, they're not born anybody where to the drive one way, because in a reasonable country, you know go, if you get sense, if you get brain, if the system are working, you know go drive one way. If the system are working, hospital no go on strike, I probably will still be having a father. If the system was working, there is no way a government-owned hospital, they go say beds don't full, they not feel receive patients. Like why? Not the government building fake hospitals wherever here and there, we know they work. This one not be just say Tinubu is a terrible government. The own Nigeria government are terrible, starting from the local government, Shema, starting from the state government, starting from the president, the House of Representative or wherever. All of you are terrible. Everybody is terrible in that country. Because if you people are not terrible, you come to the UK, you go to US, you see their good road. There is no. I've been in the UK for 30 years. I never see road.
All right, good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, my fellow Nigerians. So I'm just up here to ask, which part are we in now? Which season and which episode are we in? I guess it's season 2, episode 4, right? Of the Tinubu Shege drama. I don't blame the politicians anymore. I blame the average Nigerian. Do you know when we lost the battle? We lost the battle the day when the average Nigerian believed there is nothing he can do. The day that the average Nigerian said to himself, these politicians are too powerful. The day that the average Nigerian said to himself that the president is too big to be questioned. And that day, that the Nigerian said to himself that Nigeria is irredeemable. I believe that me and a few others still believe that Nigeria is redeemable. But what is wrong with us Nigerians? This is our only country. This is our only country. We don't have another one. Is this thing not ringing a bell? Are we that dumb? Are we that stupid? We don't have another country. Myself and a few of us who don't have dual citizenship, why don't we wake up and claim our country? If this man wants to go back to Burkina Faso, I know he will not even be accepted there, but let him go to his second country, Guinea-Bissau, Guinea-Conakry, wherever he wants to go. But why are we allowing him destroy Nigeria? Why? Is it that we are cowards, or is it that we are stupid?
I saw that video that this NYSC girl made where she was like crying out, and she said that President Tinubu was a terrible president. And then the next video that she made, the part of the NYSC people, I think it was a woman, yes, like she was now like telling her to like take the video down, telling her that she shut up, that that kind of thing. And I'm like reasoning, and I'm like, is this what this country has turned into? And I'm sure that that woman is part of people that are part of the corruption in this country, because those are people that will be smiling in suffering, but because they are receiving one amount of money, they are deciding, okay, let me keep quiet. And that is one thing that we don't need in this country. Did the girl say anything wrong? No. Did she say, President Tinubu, you are this, you are this, you are this? No. She said, this President Tinubu is a terrible president. Is he not a terrible president? How much is bag of curry? How much is bag of rice? The 3K that are paying the NYC people, he cannot even buy bag of rice. What is he going to do? It's to buy you atmos, to buy you small beans, to buy you small curry. Bro, like, it's not like as if there is no even use for the NYC stuff now. Bro, they'll just go climb rope, come down, no job. Bro, like, and I'm scrolling through the comment section of that particular video, and I'm seeing people, funny enough, youths are in that comment section, and they are writing, sister, you shall not send to the NYC finish. Sister, all of us are going through this thing, but we did not say anything. Why is you that now has to come and talk out? If you like know it's your NYC finish, you know go see job and everything. And I'm like, bro, this country is so retarded. The youths that are meant to be speaking up, that girl is usually fighting for herself, and she's also fighting for the youth. And the youth are supposed to say, yes, she's right, the government needs to do better, are the ones that are now in the comment section doing, oh my, I just waited though, I don't know who sent you this one. And I'm like, can you not understand that for her to have made that video and I saw the video, she was crying, and I understand her so much, because it can be very, very terrible. And for her to, you cannot understand that for her to have made that video, it would mean that she could not hold it in again. She has seen and overseen and could not keep it in again. And yet, I'm sure they have by now they have already said, oh, the NYC have already said, don't worry, once you finish your NYC something, you will never see job and anything. Truth be told, President Tinubu is a terrible president, and that is the honest truth. Light we don't see everywhere. Corruption. The country is becoming terrible, and nobody wants to help. Nobody is willing to help. Everybody else wants to eat their own cake and have it. And that is the honest truth.
The president of Nigeria and his cohorts are angry that people are coming out to call their Oga at the top terrible. Do you people even know what we are going through? Of course not. How will you people know what we are going through when you people have fat salaries to feed yourself, your family, and your generations? You don't care. This country, we do not have good roads. In this same country, we do not have jobs for graduates. In this same country, we are frustrated. Allow us to vent. Okay? It's even written in the constitution of this country that we have rights to expression. So why not just allow us vent in peace? I saw the video of the NYSC lady that was trending, that's been trending for days now. Their anger is why they are calling the president terrible. Should I tell you what this country did to me? Should I tell you how this country made me fatherless? How this country made my mother a widow? How this country puts me into depression? In the city of Enugu, 2022, November 23, my father was kidnapped. And then when I went to the police station to lay a complaint about what has happened to my father, I was sexually harassed by the so-called police officer of the law. How did it happen? My mom called me that morning and she told me, your father has been taken. And I'm like, taken? Only to realize by the end of the conversation that he was kidnapped. Then I called my uncle in Germany. He was not in Nigeria at the time. So I was the one doing the whole running around before he came back. So he gave me a number of the police officer to reach out to. I reached out to him. I called him over the phone. He directed me to the police station at New Haven, the one close to that psychiatric hospital in Enugu. And when I went there, he invited me into his quarters. And I'm like, what am I doing in his quarters? But as per somebody we get problem, I wasn't thinking straight. They say go, I go. And when I got into the quarters, I saw a lady there. She was half naked, but that's not my problem. I didn't even think of any of that. Then he asked me, what is your name? I said, my name is Tabitha. He said, are you the daughter of the man that was kidnapped? I said, yes, sir. He said, sit. I sat. He was looking at me. He said, so what's the issue? I said, sir, you already know. He was kidnapped. He said, how long now? I said, 4 days. He said, okay. That one no be problem now. That one a normal thing where we dey fix. We go find her, no worry. But you be fine girl now. Hey, you can't dey touch my laps. You go be my wife, Abi. I go be your wife. I go be your wife that you want to take advantage of me in my lowest. I beg, I just want to stop here. I just want to stop here. I beg, I don't get energy to come to talk about this country. Let me use my energy and go and advertise my YouTube channel. Because, I don't know. Nigeria go better, Nigeria go better. I've been hearing these same words since I was a child till now. And it go still better. You know go better. You know go better.
After watching more than 100 videos across all social media platforms of youth ranting about this bad government, we can all come to the conclusion that truly Tinubu is a terrible president. People that own restaurants, they stop doing their businesses because things are so expensive that after cooking, if they sell, they are not seeing gain. They just as if they are wasting their time. Because how much is gas? How much is gas? How much is the food that you want to cook? How much are you going to sell? And how many people will patronize you now in this current administration? If you are into food business, how many people will patronize you? If you are cooking, and forget that the food is sweet. Yeah, the food might be sweet, but are you going to sell and see gain in this current administration? I know so many people that have stopped their restaurant business, and you are telling me that Tinubu is not a terrible president? People now do multiple businesses to feed, just to feed. Just to feed it. It's not for saving or anything. Just to feed. Multiple businesses to feed. Houses are expensive now. If you want to rent an apartment, you have to hold nothing less than 400 to 500,000 in order for you to get a good apartment. And you are telling me that Tinubu is not a terrible president? If you want to go to an event, you will be calculating. Instead of me to pay transport and go to that place, why don't I just do transfer to the person and sit at home? Because transportation is expensive. And you are telling me that Tinubu is not a terrible president? Before, you can use 3,000 naira to cook a pot of soup. Now, 3,000 naira cannot make noodles. 3,000 naira cannot cook Indomie. And you are saying Tinubu is not a terrible president? I like the fact that everybody is now jumping on this challenge, and this challenge will continue until they listen to us. Everybody should make videos and post, so that everybody, as you see anybody making a video, you repost, so that they are going to see it and listen to us. There's no need for going to hold placard and protest on the streets anymore. Use your social media and protest there. Rant, they are going to listen to you. Thank you.
Do you know what is so loud? The silence of our beloved, of your beloved favorites. we get an opportunity, thanks to this brave girl, to start a 30 days challenge, which started since the day before yesterday. And the people that usually come like, oh, hi besties, or hi, like the people we rush to support, the people you guys insult each other's mothers and fathers for in comment sections, their silence is so loud. And you know why that is, especially for a certain group of celebrities, is because at the end of the year, they get checks from government, they get checks from bank guys, you know, the same guys that are all in a cohort of spoiling Nigeria, right? You know, if we really want change, right? Like, if we really want change, right, we have to understand that it's a collective network of people that benefit from the country being bad. So we are complaining that we don't have money, inflation, things, but you have to understand that some people genuinely benefit from what is going on right now, like benefit financially from the struggles and the hunger of the people. And once you understand that this is some people's business, like this is some people's high-end profit time, then you have to understand that most of the people we hold in high regards, they are these people I'm talking about.
I know some of us don't like soft life. Or not me say some of us. Some of you don't like soft life. You don't like comfort. But there are people in this country that likes comfort. And they are working for comfort. They are working to be comfortable. Some of you don't like good thing. You don't want good thing in your life. It's fine, it's okay. But there are some people that likes good things in their life. They like comfort. They like to afford things they crave. So I'm craving to eat egg. I like egg a lot, and I'm not going to afford egg because it's okay. Oh no, it's fine. Oh, it's very, very fine. It's okay. If you like poverty, you like to stock your body system with carbohydrates, that's okay, that's fine. But there are some people that like protein. There are some people that like air condition. There are some people that their body cannot collect heat. There are some people that don't like to trek or to jump bus. There are some people like that, and they are not aliens, they are human beings. So telling people that they should live within their means, they should not do this, they should not do that, these things, there are things they could do before. They could do all these things before. I mean, the person that is coming to say, oh, she went to buy, is because she used to buy it. That's why she could tell that crate of egg is expensive. There are some people that till today, they will not know how much crate of egg is because maybe they don't like to eat it. Maybe they don't like luxury lifestyle. Maybe they don't like living life. But there are people that like CTO. There are some people that like luxury. There are some people that like comfort. There are some people that like stability. There are some people that like soft life. And they are working towards it. It's not like they are lazy or they are folding their hands and whatnot. They are working towards doing all those things for themselves. So why would they not, like, why would the society not allow them to afford those things? Like, why should it be a problem? We are doing our part as citizens. We are working to be able to afford some things we want to afford for ourselves, to live the life we want to live. So why is somebody else sitting somewhere to make it hard on us? What's hard? Why is it difficult? Why should I beg you? Like, why should it be hard for me to spend my money? It's not like I'm coming to meet you that, oh, sir, oh, president, please give us money to eat. Oh, we've been working for the money ourselves. We just want the price of things to be stable so we can afford those things. Abba, I don't know if you remember the last time why I won't shop. There are times when you want to shop, you will just go on Fashion Nova site, you go on Zara, you go on all those things, you shop as you like. You buy things for your siblings, you buy things for your dad, you do things for yourself without frustration. You cannot do any of those things anymore. What's happened? What is it? You unbody everybody. Unbody everybody. People are looking like mad people these days. I cannot even go outside.
So I heard that you guys have shifted your focus from end bad governance to asking why someone will say Lagos is smelling. Lagos, that me, I have evidence of. I stayed in Lagos for 28 years and relocated 5 years ago to Abuja. Even the Abuja we are talking about, some places smell. But let me know. I'm going to show you guys some video, but let's leave that for now. So now let's come to the talk. Me, I've not seen my family for the past how many years? It's getting close to 2 years, yeah, because I could not afford the transport fare. I'm saying transport fare. I did not say flight fare to travel to Cross River. In 2024, I was supposed to travel, but I couldn't because the fare to Cross River was about 30 to 40,000 naira. That's going and coming is like how much? 80k. Aside like miscellaneous, you're going to be using during your trip and like things you're going to get for your family. And like you guys will say, you can just go and visit them. How would you go to visit your family without like getting gifts? Like them smiling is actually why you're going to see them. Someone cannot afford that. Then see me. See, I have this bag. See, I have this bag. I don't know if you guys can see it. So now I'm walking with this bag on the street, right? Because me, I do not have a weaving machine, so I have to go to the market to weave, then go back home to package it. So I'm just even walking about, and now I do not have a weaving machine. Do you know how long I've been sewing? I've been sewing for like the past 7 years. Who doesn't know the dress surgeon? Like, oh, you're not in Nigeria if you don't know the dress surgeon. Yeah, I am the one. I sew very classic, beautiful dresses. Like, I'm even wild sometimes at how I can do those kind of jobs. And with somebody, a fashion designer talented like this, cannot afford to have a weaving machine. Hence, I'm trekking. You guys even say we should not take Uber again, because what is a young girl using Uber for? Hence, I'm trekking because everything has high, literally. So I'm walking now. I'll get back home, package this clothes before I send it. Something I was supposed to just like, if we could afford like the basic. Me, a fashion designer that has been hustling for the past 7 or 8 years. Like, it's just proper that I should have been able to afford that, but no, I literally make money. By the way, I am a fashion designer and I also have a 9 to 5. So now I'll finish working from home. I'm waking up in the morning and I'm going to the office. I'm working at the office and I'm coming back home. I cannot sleep, I cannot rest because I start sewing. I barely rest, and at the end of the day, I can't even like afford all of the basic things for myself. And you guys are saying there is no bad governance? Like, truly, I would usually not even add my voice in this conversation, because I would say that the government, they know what they are doing, and at the time they want to change, they would actually do. But it is so frustrating, and I know that in as much as we are speaking, you guys might not listen to us, but at least let it be that we actually spoke out. It's not where I want to show you guys, it is actually not my route, but because I just want to prove the point, I'm going to pass through this route now to show you guys what I'm saying. Look at it. I'm not joking. This place smells like shit. Are you seeing how the water is flowing? It's not even raining season yet too. And you cannot imagine the area this place actually is. This is Mitama. Yeah. I've been working for how many minutes now? Look at it. Look at it. This place smells like shit. This is in the federal capital that we usually say that things are actually going well. But look at it. This water has just dried up, and by the way, rainy season has not started in Abuja. Like, rain has not started falling, so like this is just half. So that was just like a sneak peek of what like even bigger areas in Abuja, even some big areas in Abuja look like. It's crazy, but this is not like it's their own. The bigger men, it's their area, so it's actually not my problem. Then talk more of Lagos, that Lagos that they will build sockaway first before they'll go and build the room inside the sockaway. You guys are saying that they should not say Lagos smells. I did not say that though. I'm just surprised. So let's not even begin with the fact about feeding. Feeding has become luxury. So I did not even realize that this is why I now love beans. Like usually, I don't like beans so. But since beans is one of the meals that you can actually eat and drink water almost for the rest of the day and you will not feel hungry, I think that's now my favorite meal. I will cook it and eat and forget about food for the rest of the day. Let's go to healthcare. I'm in Abuja. Do you know only to get the card? I am not talking about a private hospital, because for a private hospital to get a card is the lowest you could get is 10,000 naira, and that was in like 2023 or 2024 that I experienced that. So now I think it's higher. Maybe it will be like from 15 to 20k to get only a card. An FMC 45, that was like in 2024 still. So just imagine now you're sick and maybe it's malaria and you want to register in a hospital. Then they are calling this ridiculous amount. Will you still even be sick? Because like it's crazy, it's overwhelming. Me every day I just wake up and I pray to God that God, please let me not be sick. Because if you are sick, what are you going to do? Since all of us don't even have emergency funds or saving. Please, I'll make another video.
I stand with Ray that said President Tinubu is a terrible president. I stand with you as a sister in Nigeria who feels your pain. I understand how you're feeling. I'm not a core member, I'm not a copper, but I understand you. United we stand, divided we fall. If one person is going to go down, we are going down together. Because my father has been down with type 1 diabetes for years. It affected his sight, he's blind. We don't have money. All my siblings are not working. We don't have a job. We're all graduates. We don't have a job. Just that we don't have anybody in power that can help us get jobs. If you go ask for a job, you're not from that local government, you're not from that place, they would not give you any slot. They sell slots for jobs. There is no job. There is no job. I want to open a gym house. I've written proposals to a lot of big people that can help me, but they are not helping me. They say that's not what they need. They want to enter in between before they give me help. Everybody wants to come in between to give me help because I'm a woman. Because of this dispensation, that's why I started weight loss. That's the truth, because things are so hard. I cannot even survive 3 square meals. No, I'd rather lose weight, just do intermittent fasting and be losing the weight that I've gathered in the Goodluck Jonathan's regime. That's the fat I'm shedding now because I don't know what to do again. There is no money. My mommy is suffering. She's suffering. She will soon retire from a less than 70k job. How will she do with my father and all of us struggling? We don't know. Probably God is going to just provide, because my sister is still struggling in a medical school, reading nursing, and she has not paid her school fees. The country is terrible. We have not had lights in Bayelsa State for some days. It's terrible. We don't know what is going on. The violence, anything can happen to you. Me, I don't know. I have served. I have my certificate here lying down in my cupboard for years. I not use it to do anything. This is a terrible government. Very terrible. People don't even know how hot the sun is. You don't even know how we even survive in this country. My brother is frustrated. He's frustrated in Lagos. My brother is frustrated as the only son of our father. Nobody should come and be giving their life history out here because of Nigeria, because nobody is even willing to give you 2k. Nobody is willing to help you. Nobody is willing to do anything for you. So I stand with you, my sister. I know anything might not be done, but it's not palatable. We are just learning to survive. We are just surviving. We are not living. This is not life. We are not living. Do something, or something will be done anyway. Don't let the angry masses do what is in their mind. Please do something. It's not easy. It's not easy. Oh, it's not easy to just tori alone. It's not easy with us. Help us. Men are being frustrated. Women are frustrated. Mothers, everybody, widows, everybody are frustrated. Help Nigeria be a better place. We have everything to help. Give us jobs. There will be enough jobs that can go around. Give us jobs. Even core members surviving with 33,000 before you go to PP and come back with the spike in fuel price. How you people surviving? And some core members will still have to send money back home to their parents. It is not nice. Me, I don't even have work. I don't even know how people are surviving. I beg, God will help.
This point, I don't want to blame retailers anymore because I believe they are selling what they are also buying from the market. Guys, why will I get 500 naira pepper to cook 2 noodles? One noodles is 300. 2 noodles is 600. I've not gotten ororo. I've not gotten pepper. I've not gotten egg. 2 noodles is 600. 1 egg is 250. Let's say you just say, Mommy Roka eba me fi albosa 15 naira. That's 300. That's 900. I've not gotten ororo. I've not gotten pepper. Like, guys, if you see the rate at which if you see how cost pepper is, like, guys, I had to get 500 naira pepper to cook 2 noodles. I like spicy noodles. I like spicy food. So I don't use atagigun at all. Jesus, this country is getting worse day by day.
Good day, fellow citizens of Nigeria. We would not be silent in the face of oppression. We have been oppressed and tortured for too long. And it is getting out of hand already. People are committing suicide on a daily basis due to frustration as a result of depression and all, because the state of Nigeria is quite depressing. For people to barely feed, it is depressing. If you cannot meet your daily, not even monthly needs now, your daily need, it gets you depressed at some point. And our government is doing absolutely nothing about it. And they don't want us to talk. They came up with cybercrime acts. Useless acts. Because say we dey talk wetin dey pain us, you dey beat pikin, you don't want make the person cry. You dey beat pikin, you want the fine as the pikin go take cry. It is never done that way, and it would never be done. People can barely eat once in a day, not even twice. Me, I know they even chop twice in a day. Now, see, come, I go chop am. Because now waiting, our federal government don't attack us with be that. You now made poverty a weapon to attack Nigerians, your people. You don't think about us, you only think about yourself. That is why you embezzle money that will feed your 10th generation. We be say God never even mold them at all. To comot na wala. Cost of transportation na wala.
Good day, fellow Nigerians. First of all, I am happy that everyone is now speaking up against this evil government we have today as a country. I have been screaming about this thing for the past 1 year, but nobody seems to care. I think maybe because bread was still cheap then. Now bread is expensive, gari is expensive, even crate of egg is now a luxury in my dear country. And the worst is that a girl woke up to speak against this terrible government, because this is a very terrible government. Since in the history of Nigeria, this is the most terrible government I've come across or heard about. This girl spoke up against what is going on in the country, but some people were badging her, seriously badging her and attacking her from all ramifications. The worst is that a president aide opened his thinking mouth to say that this girl deserves a death penalty. Why? According to him, he said that the girl insulted the president. Even if this girl insulted the president, is the president not supposed to be insulted? Goodluck Jonathan was insulted. He was buried alive. He was done all kinds of caricature. That was what Nigerians did to him. Now it is this turn of this government. Why can we not replicate the same thing that we did to Goodluck Jonathan and do it to this same government? Because this government does not want to take criticism. They don't like it. Once you criticize them, they'll find you immediately and jail you. But when kidnappers kidnap people, they can never find those kidnappers. Tells you what you need to know about this country. My dear people, we have to stick together, stand up as a country. See, everybody needs to speak up, because if you feel that at this point, because it's not affecting you, you don't want to speak up, you don't know when Nigeria will happen to you. And when it happens to you, you will come online running, crying that, this thing happened, Nigeria, da, 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 da. You better support each and every one of us now. Anybody you see speaking up, speak up with these people, speak up with everybody, so that we can save this country. If not, this country has sinked though. I mean, country has sinked to the point that people cannot buy fuel. There is no electricity. Is it now the currency is so dead? Like, people cannot even afford food. Farmers cannot even go to their farm to farm, because you know what is going on in the farm recently. These are all the things that we need to be speaking up against every day, every day. You see all those useless aides and all those useless politicians that once they elect them, they go to the office and start doing otherwise. I think it's time we should start visiting them one by one to tell them that we are the people who elected them. We are the government. Democracy is supposed to be government of the people, for the people, and by the people. But at this point, I don't even know what this democracy is all about right now. I don't think it's for the people anymore. Even though people still decide, but I don't even know what it's so frustrating to the point that you can't even talk about one thing, because there is nothing to write home about. My dear country, nothing. You will see fine buildings everywhere. People might be smiling, but those smiles are not real. Buildings you see were buildings that was built in when the currency was good. Now people cannot even build a house because building materials are so expensive. So where do you want to start from?
kò lè work o, kò lè work rárá ni ọ̀gá. Everything is expensive. We are finding it difficult to eat. We are finding it difficult to find our daily survival. Transport is expensive. Food is expensive. Don't even go to clothes. We are still wearing the same clothes. And when we say talk, you will tell us, you start threatening us, you will arrest, you will put us in prison, you will put us here or there. What is your problem? What is you people's problem exactly? Tinubu? There's no light. I saw you the other day talking about AI. Nigeria is a very unique country. We always break records. Maybe we'll be the first country to do AI without light. We might be using kerosene to run our own AI. Ani gbogbo yin ò gbádùn, gbogbo yin pátápátá láì ọkùn gbádùn. Nonsense.
This is where I'm living. This is where I am living because of Tinubu regime. This is where I am living because of Tinubu government. Where I was living before, I was paying 300,000 and the landlord increased the house rent to 500,000. Yes, everything is expensive. House rent is expensive. This is where I'm living. This is where I stay. This is my house. This is where I'm living. I have to come to this area to get a self-con that I could afford because of Tinubu regime. Look at the area I'm staying. Guys, we have to start this ranting. We have to continue doing this ranting. We are not stopping. 30 days rant challenge. We are going to continue doing it. Like, we are tired. We are tired. Tinubu, you have to do something. If Tinubu is not a terrible president, let him do something about the economy of this country. We cannot continue suffering like this. The suffering is too much. Tinubu, do something. If you are not a terrible president, do something. Do something. In the time of Buhari, I was staying in a very comfortable area. Look at where I'm staying now. Staying.
So it's the third day, or can I say fourth day of 30 days rant challenge, or Tinubu is a terrible president challenge. It was shocking to so many Nigerians that President Tinubu suspended an elected governor. He doesn't have that right to suspend Fubara for 6 months, suspending the State House of Assembly members. There is no unrest in Port Harcourt. He could have done that if there is unrest, political unrest, if there is breakdown of law and order. There's nothing like that. So why will he even suspend the sitting governor, someone who Supreme Court have affirmed his victory? You suspended him for 6 months. You appointed an administrator. So they declare state of emergency in Rivers State. So Rivers State will be under military rule, partial military rule for the period of 6 months. So I don't understand why President Tinubu is so much interested in politics in Rivers State. Yes, I know. Apart from Lagos, Port Harcourt Rivers State is the second state that gives Nigeria the highest revenue. What is he doing to Nyesom Wike, his FCT minister? Because Nyesom Wike contributed to the political unrest in Rivers State. Because boys loyal to him, whom Fubara said in one video that before they became state assembly members, he used to pay the school fees of their children, he used to feed them. So because of their loyalty to Nyesom Wike, they wanted to disobey Fubara. They said they have moved to APC. After Fubara stopped paying their entitlements, they said they did not come to APC and they are still PDP members, making life miserable and living hell for Fubara. I think this suspension will help Fubara to take enough time to plan on how to deal with these boys. To me, if you allow me to speak, if you ask for my own opinion, I can say that this suspension or state of emergency will help Sim Fubara to have enough time to come up with a good strategy on how to deal with this naughty boys, I can call them, that call themselves state assembly members of Rivers State House of Assembly. So this is the guy will move around. Yes, Fubara cannot be sacked. Fubara cannot be stopped from governing Rivers State. So the highest that what's his name, Tinubu can do is just 6 months. Has it been done before? Yes.
Obasanjo did, I think in 2003 to former governor of Plateau State. After 6 months, the guy was reinstated. So Fubara will be reinstated. 6 months is nothing. This is March, April, May, June, July, August. September will be the time that Fubara will be returned or allowed to govern Rivers State again. But who knows? Within these 6 months, what will Tinubu and his administrator do to Rivers State funds and coffers? What would they be doing? And now, militants, many people are believing that militants will rise up now and start blowing up pipelines, because they will be feeling that they have been, they have been treated badly. Why will you even suspend the governor? You can't say because of insecurity. There is no insecurity in Rivers State. It is the State House of Assembly members that are loyal to Wike, 26 or 27 of them, who refused to work with Fubara. So the governor had no option than to do things his own way. Obaseki did that. Buhari never suspended him. I was speaking with someone last night. He said because Obaseki is Buhari's boy, that was why Buhari did not do anything when he decided to run the state affairs with few state assembly members, House of Assembly members that are loyal to him, and did the same thing. Said he's renovating the State House of Assembly complex, and the renovation took almost 4 years that his tenure lasted. So it's really crazy. Let's see what Tinubu will do, but I hope this suspension will not be counterproductive and cause a terrible uproar in Rivers State. But the 30 days rant challenge continues. I don't know why people don't know what rant is. I see people coming, making videos, talking rubbish. If you want to rant, come out and say it the way it is. Tinubu government is terrible. President Tinubu is a terrible president, and many other things. You don't come here and be telling us stories and all of that. Go straight to the point. Let it be. You have to be mean with your rant. You have to be mean with whatever thing you are saying. There are a lot of things. I see people complain about cost of foodstuff, cost of renting a house. There are many things to complain about in your rant, but I don't see people doing that. You come and just, it's as if you are whispering and you want your voice to be heard. That's not how to do it. I've picked quite a few videos, to edit and upload, and these are people that really know what rant is all about. So if you really want to rant, you mean business. Go straight to the point, hit the nail at the head.